Yo everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a little review on the new eyeshadows by Sugarpill even, and they have placed them into an eyeshadow palette called the Sparkle Baby eyeshadow palette. Now before you continue watching, in case you're thinking this video is something other than I've stated clearly in the title, I have these shadows individually. I don't have the actual palette itself, so I can't comment on things like the packaging and whatnot, even though it's as cute as Sugarpill always is. Their stuff is super cute, proper kawaii, kind of all different types of cuteness like possible, like super cute. That's why it's called Sugarpill. And the company is owned by Shrinkle, who I think I saw briefly at IMATS, and she was at IMATS, and I picked up two of these eyeshadows at IMATS because they were not released into the general public, into the shops or on their website yet. And then the other two I think I actually got at IMATS last year, so that explains that. So this video is basically going to be based on these. So let's start off with the usual. Comes in the gorgeous little Sugarpill packaging. Their packaging is one of my favorites, along with Lime Crime. They take such good care when it comes to designing. They're very creative, they're not boring, they're not same as everybody else. And this one has the heart and the little cross in the middle with the Sugarpill on the front, the logo. And this shade is called Candy Crush, like the game, and you are correct. And it looks like that. It is a shimmery icy blue colour. I've used this loads of times. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, I know I say this like all the time in all my videos, but I do post a lot on there of all my makeup looks. I've already posted this on there with all my stuff written down, and I'm always sharing. Anyway, so it looks like that in true Sugarpill form. Very, very pigmented, very easy to blend, and it's just a gorgeous overall shimmery icy blue shade, and I absolutely love it, love it, love it. I've used it loads and loads of times, and I think it's gorgeous. I don't think that Sugarpill's eyeshadows have ever let me down. I've got their Burning Hearts palette as well, and even though I don't use it as much as I'd like to, it's not because there's anything wrong with it. It's just because I forget sometimes some makeup, you know, because I've got so much. The next one is, and this one is probably my favourite out of all of them, it's called Kitten Parade, and it looks like that. It is a gorgeous, it reminds me a little bit of Expensive Pink, but it's got more orange to it, and it reminds me as well, I think the peach shade in the Maya Mia palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, maybe. It's basically a gorgeous warm orange with gold undertones to it. So I think you can just about see the gold shimmering off my light. And to swatch it, looks like that. It is such a stunning, very unique shade. It's not often you come across shades like this, especially because it's got that duochrome kind of quality to it with the gold and the orange in there. You can see the gold bouncing off of it. I've used this as a lid shade so many times. I've used this with brown in the crease, with, I think I've used one of these colours in the crease with it before. It's such a versatile colour, and this one is definitely my favourite out of all four of them. And the next one, I'm going to have to be careful when I'm showing it to you because I actually broke it recently. Look, it's broken. This one is called Hotsy Totsy, and can we just take a second to appreciate the names? Candy Crush, Kitten Parade, Hotsy Totsy, love the names. This one is basically a hot pink shade, and it's got little pink shimmers in it as well, but that doesn't interfere with the quality of the shadow. The pigments don't show up as much. This one I have to be really careful with just because it's broken, and it looks like that. You can see the shimmers in it, but none of the shimmers in this Hotsy Totsy really interfere with the look. I've used this mainly as a crease colour, believe it or not. Oh well, you guys can believe it, it's me. I've used some of the lighter shades on the lid, and then I've used this in just the outer V kind of shade area, just to kind of give my eye look a little bit more depth, and this shade works really nicely like that. all 4 of these shades, and the reason I've got all 4 is because I actually wear all 4 of them together. And I'll post it in here actually, me wearing it, so that you can see for yourselves. But that's Hotsy Totsy. That one's quite a matte sort of shade, whereas the other 2 are more shimmers. It's matte but with like the pinkish shimmers in it. And then the last shade is probably the first one I got. It's called Frostine, and it's basically a lilac shade. This one doesn't have any shimmers in it, and it looks like that. But it is like a lilac shade with a duochrome of pink. If you can kind of see, not sure how much, but you can see it's such a milky kind of shade. Really easy to blend. It's like Hotsy Totsy in the kind of type of texture of it. The only difference is that this one is more matte, but it has got a nice sheen to it, so that you can blend it out and use it as like a going out sort of colour on your lid. You can use it as an inner tear duct sort of colour as well. So yeah, so that is it. That is all the shadows from the Sparkle Baby eyeshadow palette. I just thought I'd make it easier and give you my views on this. I know it's quite new. It's only just been released very recently. Not a lot of people will have it yet. You may be wondering whether it's worth getting it or not. And you know what I'd say? It is. I love their products. They're so amazing. And I can't wait until they start coming out with more products. So yeah, so if you've got any more questions, feel free to ask me below, and I will do my best to answer them. I hope you're all great. I hope you're all well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.